Hello, Just Jax here and welcome to my channel. And today we are back with Picasso and Cubism. Woman on a chair or woman seated, it's one of the two, I'll have to check. I called her woman on chair last time, but I also, when I was doing woman with a watch, kept calling her woman on chair. She is woman with a watch. This is woman on a chair or woman seated, one of the two, I will check. And I'll have it accurate in the title of the video. So last time we transferred her from the sketch to the canvas. This time we are going to outline her. I had another look at the image, and last time I was undecided as to whether I was going to pencil in the detail or leave that. I'm going to leave that at the moment because I haven't decided what colour that's going to be. I'm working with the same palette as all of the previous ones, so this is recreated in blues and greys. So what I do know is all of the lines at current are going to be black, so zebra black specifically. So that's what we're going to start to do. We are going to start to outline. Now, I think usually I start either at the top or the bottom and then work my way, but I think because we've got so much going on, I'm going to start with a face. I'm going to duck and dive. So we're going to bring her around this way, because for one, you're going to see much more of her. And for another, it'll make the line work easier. So let's get line work done. Now this all ends up being done more than once, so we're not too worried about it being 100% tidy on the first one, though we don't want it not good either, so lots of rotating going on. Now she's going to be the biggest of all the canvases. I still haven't adjusted the camera just yet. Let's see how much you can see. Where to go next? Since we're going to be dotting up and down, I think we'll go for this triangle next. I'm going to try and get all the line work done in one video, though I feel this is going to take longer than half an hour. I'm trying to keep it for around that mark anyway. But we'll see, the lines are going down pretty smooth at the moment. Where to go next? Up here. Might also swap paintbrush because this one's a bit too soft. For such a, well, not necessarily straight, but a smooth line. We'll see. We come across there next. We go down here. We'll go across here. Yeah, I think we are going to swap brushes when we, at least definitely when we come back to put the lines back in, because this one holds a lot of paint, but it also, it's not stiff enough to not glob as we go in. I'm going to want a crisper line when we finish. So I might in a second swap it out now. Even though these lines haven't got to be too tidy now, I like them to look tidy. And they're looking a bit like rather than going nice and smooth and crisp. We'll see. And although this isn't the reason, it's just a general update. About a month ago now, I hurt my hand opening the freezer. My ring finger decided it was going to try and open the freezer all by itself. And ever since then, it pulled something which my other half has told me was most likely a tendon. So I have a pain running right down the palm of the hand and occasionally up the side of the wrist there. Well, it hadn't been too bad until I caught it, what are we, Monday? I caught it yesterday, no, Saturday, sorry. When I was out walking the girls and aggravated it somewhat. And then I also have since worked out, so I went shopping this morning, that I should bring this all the way down here, I don't want to stretch that far up. When I pulled the brakes on my bike, it doesn't like that either. I really aggravated it doing that. So, like I say, not mentioning that because that's not affecting me painting, thankfully. This doesn't hurt. So that's not why I'm getting a wibbly wobbly line. That is definitely the paintbrush. So I don't normally use this one for line work. I haven't used it for a while for line work, but now I remember why. It holds a lot of paint, so it's good for filling. And like I say, it's far too soft for detail. Where to go now? Back over here. So yes, hand-wise, I might have to actually get it checked out. So I don't want it to become something that affects my abilities. Like it say, it shouldn't do, because it doesn't hurt if I draw or write or paint. If it's something that needs seeing to, I best get it seen to. Now, in the UK at the moment, seeing a doctor is not as easy as it should be. In fact, you very rarely see one these days, unless you're dying. So, might be easier said than done. Believe it or not, for anyone who doesn't live in the UK, and I don't know about this for the rest of the world, but definitely in the UK, it tends to be easier to see a pharmacist and get their advice, or you have to go to the hospital. I don't think it warrants going to the hospital. Where to next? That's going to be a long one, so we're not going to do that one yet. We might come in here. We'll come in there, I think. I have some lovely shots of the back of my head again. Yeah, and I think straight up there. Maybe down here. I'll take it from this angle. And not forget about my tea. We'll save that long one for towards the end. You see her, she's starting to appear now. Maybe in here and then down there. Let's go for that. Bring that one down and come down here first, maybe. I should come in there first. Yeah. side and come pull this down. As I've said before, a lot of the times, a lot of this, you can't really see where the brush is going. You've just got to go with a bit of confidence. Trust yourself. Especially if you're doing a long line. Trust that you're going right. I'll go back over there in a second because there's some long lines to do. And at the moment, I haven't looked at what the camera says. I'm not doing too bad time-wise. I think we will get this done in roughly the half-an-hour mark. Which will be good. I think we need to come in. We get that one and then come down here. Yeah. So yeah, that one first. Now for a long one. Where'd it go? Over this side. I'm going to get this one. Maybe that one. There is a fly by my ear. I have to deal with that. It's gone. Of course it has. Right, how are we doing? Oh, we're doing good. I think we can get the line work done. Very close. The initial line work done. Very close to half an hour. That will be good. Right, I think in here and then right up there. Hang on, Marley. Oh, girl. I thought you were going to get a head in the wires, little girl. You're a good girl. Just dropping hints because it's nearly time for a W. Now, I can't say the full word, but she knows exactly what it is. A strut. It's nearly time for a strut. Okay, one long line and then two long lines. And we're nearly there. So nearly there. Ah. Okay. Initial line work done. That is fantastic. Right, when we do the line work again at the very end, or towards the very end, we are not using this paintbrush. We'll use that one for filler. So that is all we are doing right now. Check that out. If I turn it that way briefly, I think you'll be able to see the whole thing. Look at that. It's looking good. So what we're going to do next time is we're going to start to fill in some of the colour. I think we don't normally start light first, but I think I'm going to start light first because there's a lot of burnt sugar, which is going to be like here, here, here. I think here, here, and then one, I think it's this piece. I think those bits are different colours. So that's what we're going to start with. Or we might even start with the Midnight Sapphire, because that always takes multiple coats. It all gets 2 coats anyway, but the Midnight Sapphire quite often needs a little bit more. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this. They went down a lot smoother and a lot quicker than expected. I think it's because they're big, long lines. They're not lots of little fiddly lines. So yeah, thank you so much for stopping by and checking my channel out. I hope you have enjoyed. I really do. I know I repeat myself sometimes, but I love this so much, and I thank you all so much for supporting me. We are growing. We are less than 30 away from 100 subscribers, which is amazing. That's my first mental benchmark was 50. My next mental benchmark is 100, and then we're going to start leaping higher. So yeah, like if you like what you see, comment if you have something to say, subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more and know when it's coming. Thank you all so much again. Take care and see you in the next one.